to stop holding angle down right when Link is about halfway covered from the platform above you. That way, as I make my way down, I can see where Link is. And that way, once I emerge fully from that platform that's above you, it makes it a little bit easier to hold angle down right and align yourself up better with the staircase and not nudge it. In the dark room, just hold angle down right. You don't need to switch your movement to right and then switch your movement back to down. So just hold angle down right all the way through until you are aligned with the right wall, and then transition to down until you're right above the enemy, and then swipe him with your sword to kill him. Some of the other categories, you can actually boom that enemy, but for no major glitches run, you definitely want to kill him with your sword to advance the prize pack or try to get a blue or red rupee out of it. And then once he's dead, hit the switch below and then have a clean door entry. I do show a few different RNGs in this room. The first one, in my opinion, being the faster one, and it's actually easier. Just hold angle up right out of the doorway until you're a little bit above the first pot on the left. And then of course you have to react to the Stalfos RNG depending on where they're going to be, but that should align you nicely just to go straight right and pick up the key pot, and then take a half a step to the right to grab the key, and then make your way back left and pump down as you're holding left, as long as the pathway is clear for you all the way to the door, which is more than likely going to give you the fastest time. The next strategy that I show is kind of a difficult one. You have to have the right Stalfos RNG to do it. In my opinion, it's a few frames slower if you do the optimal strat correctly, but you can toss your boomerang on an angle upright input, and as you throw your boomerang, you can make your way to the pot and then immediately go back left and pump down, as the boomerang will grab the key for you. The last RNG that I show here, it is a clear pathway, but there are times where when you grab the key pot, you're going to notice that there's going to be a Stalfos on the left of you or behind you. In that case, I would probably use this strategy to pick up the pot and then turn left and throw it at the Stalfos to kill him, and then quickly hit a right input and then your boomerang to boom the key, and then go back left and down pump all the way to the door. From here, just hold angle down left as you align yourself with the left part of the wall. That way you don't re-hit the switch below you, which is going to waste quite a bit of time. And as you pass the corner of the wall there, continue to hold straight. Now at this point, the enemy has 3 different places it could be. It could be at the top of the wall, middle, or the bottom. So you're going to have to make your decision on what you do from this point. If he's at the top, it is faster to down pump underneath him and then up pump as you hold left around him all the way to the doorway. So you can do that to save yourself some time, but if you want to advance the prize pack or you're really in need for a rupee at this point, I would just slash him and wait to see what he drops. If he drops a blue rupee, make your decision. If he drops a red rupee, you can always hit right and boom that rupee real quick. If he's on the bottom, you can just go straight left past him as you up pump on the wall above you. But just note, if that enemy is in the middle, you're either going to have to boom him or slash him. You won't be able to get above or below him. Once you clear the wall, there are a few different movement techniques that you can do here. I don't show one of them, but the first thing that you can do is just hold angle up left and then unlock the door at an angle and then snap into it. The one that I do show you actually saves a few more frames, where you clear the left part of the wall there and you hold up as you pump left to the middle of the doorway and then just enter it cleanly. I call this real Room, the Pump Master room. So what you do here, the rail way until you up and down as you're holding left, two rails. So at that point, you want to double pump up and down. Rail split. You can just either way or just align yourself with the left part of the way. Utilize iframes here by purposely hitting the first end. From you actually speed run left part of the platform and then go below the enemy and then left right into the space between the pillar and the enemy. And this does take a lot of practice and a few trial and error runs until you get it. But what you want to do is once you pass the enemy, right before you're about to get fully past them or clear that enemy, you want to hold angle up left. So you hit the very end of that enemy. He's going to put you into iframe status once you get hit, and that gives you access to grab the pot from the anti-fairies without getting hit first, and that will expose the switch to make the big key chest appear. Now, one thing to note on this, depending on where you stand on the switch under the anti-fairies, they are going to damage boost you in a lot of different directions. Even worse, all the way to the bottom, which is below the anti-fairies, then you have to go all the way around them. So one thing that I did note on the switch, lift up the pot from the top right corner and you stand on the switch without any other additional movement at the top right of the switch. More times than not, you're going to get damage boosted from the anti-fairies straight up, which will put you in a perfect position to enter the stairs and grab the chest. When you do get on the stairs, just make sure that you continue to hold up and then wiggle left and right to give Link diagonal movement going upstairs, which is going to speed him up. So if you notice when you grab the chest here, the key door at the top is off-centered, and slash him, you can, even if there's the left part of the platform, I believe. So you always want to go left here, even if there is an enemy in your way at the bottom of the stairs. You can either slash him, you can boot. Boom him, but platform can up right. So fastest for here is going to be straight right and then straight up. You don't want to hold on the door because you're at the bottom and it's Gonna slow Link down considerably. As soon as you're at the bottom of the stairs, hold angle up right to align yourself with the bottom of the right block, and then make sure you transition to just straight up. If you try to move this block up while you're still holding an angle input, you're not going to move the block. So once you clear the block, you want to continue to hold up and then air pump to the right. And then once you hit the right wall, just continue to mash right and pump against it all the way until you clear the top corner. Once you clear the corner, hold angle up right until you are aligned with the doorway and enter the next room. You want to exit this doorway with cardinal movements, straight right and straight down, and align yourself with the right side of the pots, which is actually going to put you closer to where you need to go. So after you lift up the first pot and grab the arrows, lift up the second pot and then transition to an angle down right input, and you should still be able to get the arrows as you move downward. Continue to hold angle down right until you are aligned with the left part of the big chest platform. Now, depending on where the Stalfos goes or what RNG he gives you, you may have to alter your movement a little bit, but ultimately you want to align yourself with the left part of that platform. Make sure to have clean corners around the platform, and once you get to the left part of the stairs, you're going to want to do the wiggle movement to speed Link up, which is left and right as you're moving up the stairs, and then open up the big chest from the left side. After you open the chest and it gives you the text box for getting the bow, you can cancel this text box with LNR, but more importantly, this second here gives you a chance to see the Stalfos RNG on the left side and the right side. This platform is centered with the room, so you can choose to go left or right. Either one of them is going to be just as fast, but this does give you a chance to see what direction is going to be more of a clear pathway for you. If you end up going left, just make sure you have clean corners around the platform, and then as you move up, you want to pump right against the wall. And same thing for the right side. As you're moving up, you're going to want to pump left against that part of the wall. Once you clear the corner, depending on which path Move this block up while you're still holding an angle input, you're not going to move the block. So once you clear the block, you want